Good evening. We are live. I am Caitlin Adam. We have Liv here with us today. But first, I have full coverage on the Ferguson protest. There has been outrage with the police brutality in the black community concerning the police shootings of unarmed men and women. We have Olivia in the field with full coverage. Olivia, we'll send it out to you.
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice! No peace!
Thank you, Caitlin. We are live for the latest Ferguson protest. There has been outrage against the latest police brutality shootings against unarmed black men and women. People are outraged because there have been no convictions of these police officers who are involved in these shootings.
Historically, there has been white police officers planted in the black community. Now, do you think this has something to do with the way the police officers have been handling the black community?
These police officers are quick to grab their guns. They are supposed to protect and serve and not act the military and shoot unarmed citizens.
Hands up.
They're taking off to protect. Justice for all just like pacificism. And I'm tired of hearing all lives matter. Black lives matter.
Thank you. Here I have Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah is the local leader of these Ferguson protests. Isaiah, you are a black man. This issue affects you directly. How do you really feel about what's going on?
Well, this is my reality. Leaving my house, being out here for this protest, man, my life is in danger. You know the thoughts that flood my mind? Man, I had my mom telling me that I'm just a black man, to stay out of the whiter parts of town and not to go into the rougher parts of town. Man, I am misidentified and targeted the moment I step out of my door. Man, and God forbid I interact with the police. My life is then in their hands.
It's garbage. What is he talking about?
Why are you here today? What does this protest even mean to you?
Absolutely nothing. This protest is garbage. Like, what are they even protesting about? Black lives matter? No, all lives matter. I mean, they think that the police treat them any differently than they treat us? I mean, come on. The police only shoot criminals and thugs, and they protect us from them. I mean, when I was young, my parents told me that I could always trust the police, and I could call them whenever I needed anything, and they would be there for me, and they were. They were always there for me.
And that right there, that makes you part of the problem. You see it one-sided, but you can say the same about me. You think that I think that black lives are the only thing that matters? Not true. I don't walk around saying fuck the police. I know it's not all police officers, and I know it's not, and you should know that it's not all black people. Man, do you not realize what is funny? My parents taught me to be cautious in my interaction with police. Because they are not
Here I have Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah is the local leader of these Ferguson protests. Isaiah, you are a black man. This issue affects you directly. How do you really feel about what's going on?
Well, this is my reality. Leaving my house, being out here for this protest, man, my life is in danger. You know the thoughts that flood my mind? Man, I had my mom telling me that I'm just a black man, to stay out of the whiter parts of town and not to go into the rougher parts of town. Man, I am misidentified and targeted the moment I step out of my door. Man, and God forbid I interact with the police. My life is then in their hands.
What is he talking about?
Why are you here today? What does this protest even mean to you?
Absolutely nothing. This protest is garbage. Like, what are they even protesting about? Black lives matter? No, all lives matter. I mean, they think that the police treat them any differently than they treat us? Come on. The police only shoot criminals and thugs, and they protect us from them. When I was young, my parents told me that I could always
You have proved that. Sorry, you know that
they would be there for me, and they were. They were always there for me.
And that right there, that makes you part of the problem. You see it one-sided, but you can say the same about me. You think that I think that black lives are the only thing that matters? Not true. I don't walk around saying fuck the police. I know it's not all police officers, and I know it's not, and you should know that it's not all black people.
I mean, come on, the police are here to serve.
Do you not realize what is funny? My parents taught me to be cautious in my interactions with the police because they are not there to help me. Well, they taught me that use the cops, use 911 as my last option.
People are obviously feeling some
My last option, but that's your first because they are there to protect you.
In all honesty, all we can do is pray for peace. It's Olivia Jackson, the field. I'll send it back to you, Caitlin.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Are they black lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Thank you, Olivia. So, Libby, how do you feel about what's going on right now?
Well, Caitlin, I honestly feel that this is just
a lot of wasted energy over the deaths of a few criminals, and I just fail to see how this affects the entire Black community.
Wasted energy? I think America fails to realize how Blacks are constantly getting targeted by the white police officers. For instance, Eric Gardner, Tamir Rice, Oscar Grant, Dontre Hamilton, Ezell Ford, Sean Bell, Ayanna Jones, and those are only the few covered by the media. So don't say it's a waste of energy, because if it were your people, you would want justice too.
I don't care if you want justice when these violent crimes and protests are putting the public in danger. Don't you care that there are innocent people, Black and white, in the communities where Black people are rioting?
Every time you're trying to stand up for what's right, you guys call it rioting. During the day, there is peaceful protesting, but of course you don't realize that. And also, white people were the ones rioting, vandalizing property, and like 89 fires when the Ohio State Buckeyes football team won the national championship. So let's not forget about that.
We both know that that was just an excited group of very enthusiastic individuals.
Since we are talking about white kids getting away with things, there was a hashtag on Twitter, Crime While White, where a bunch of white kids were telling their stories on committing crimes, but not being shot or even charged by the police. I find this to be very ignorant and degrading to the Black community. This clearly emphasizes how young white men had the privilege of being let off by police officers, while young Black men are being killed for lesser crimes.
But Caitlin, wouldn't you agree that all lives,
Black lives matter. Dear white people, please remember that the violence, rioting, and looting was something learned from you. It was white people who looted Black churches and burned Black towns down to the ground, and rioted when they were unhappy with the passing of the civil rights laws. So if you want to interrogate and blame Blacks for their actions due to recent killings, they learned from you. This is Caitlin Addison reporting to you live. Stand in solidarity, and remember, Black lives matter.